had my fair share of experiences with dentists. I recently got my braces removed after 5 or 6 years, and it was something. It was a really long time, so I have a bunch of memories that I remember, but also a bunch of memories that I just try not to. Before sharing my experience with braces, I do need to point out that in my teenage years, I didn't really care about my dental hygiene, and because of that, my teeth hurt and bled, which was my fault, of course. This also made my appointments harder for me and also for the dentist, which I'm really sorry for. Let's start with the beginning. I had the thing where your baby teeth didn't fall off on their own, so I kind of had double teeth, which looked kind of cute. I then went to the dentist for the first time and they literally took my teeth. I mean, I guess that's their whole job. I just wasn't expecting that. In my kid mind, I thought that maybe they were going to take the one that's over the already existing one, because I was like, that teeth came later, so maybe they're going to take that one because my teeth are already okay, so I thought. But the one that came later was actually the one that I was supposed to have, so they took the older one and they told me that the one over it would go to its natural place. So it wasn't a great start for me. My teeth had a hard time letting my mouth go, so I had 2 or 3 more teeth got taken out forcefully. For a long time, I just didn't have my canines. I also had to wait till their replacements come out, but they did take a very long time to actually come out, which made my dentist journey a lot longer. I remember getting my teeth removed at the dentist. My mouth didn't go numb for a while and the doctor had to do one anesthesia needle after another. After it was numb, it was truly a painful scene of him trying to take my teeth out and the teeth getting broken into pieces. I remember trying to not scream, but being in so much pain that I just couldn't hold my tears. At the end, I was like, it's okay with the bloody mouth, because I didn't want to make him sad. He probably experiences this kind of situations all the time, but I still wanted to reassure him. They did give my teeth back in an orange mini mouse container, which is really cute, and I think I still have it somewhere. When it came to going to the dentist, I really tried not to be a burden and just be like a straight model, so it was easier for them. I'm not a psychopath, and I know that you're not supposed to look them directly in the eyes when they're working, so I sometimes kept my eyes shut, which made me very sleepy. I literally fell asleep when they were putting on my braces. Guys, let me tell you, the first week after the dentist appointments, your teeth might hurt and feel tight, but after that, it will be alright. But if you eat things that they told you not to eat, like you can't bite into an apple, pizza crust, whatever, then it won't be alright, because your braces will come off and you would have to tell the dentist that they broke, which would take a little bit of time for them to reattach it, and then it would be super embarrassing. Yes, yeah. What happened to just be a straight model? Also, let me tell you the main pain. The main pain is when you have the metal jail, apparently called a molar band. That is straight up torture. What they do is they have these metal circles? They have these metal circles for the back teeth and they just push into it and it has to be tight. They have this other tool that goes tap, tap, tap. With each tap, they pierce into your gums, which fucking hurts. Even hearing that torture device at the dentist office got my blood up. Every time that they were going in with any other tool, I just accepted my fate and tried not to look at it. There is a machine specifically designed to take the saliva out of your mouth or something like that. I don't know if it has any other purpose. I just looked into it and it's literally named saliva ejector. Unfortunately, it also makes your mouth so freezing cold because it just whoosh everything. I also didn't like that. To think about it, I don't think I like any tools at the dentist, or maybe I like the mirror. The mirror was very informative, it was really cute. I like the mirror. They are the experts, so they know when you need some kind of new thing in your mouth, sort of customize their treatment for you. For example, one of my friends had a tube thing in her mouth. It had a little hook that you were supposed to attach into it. I'm sure it will be easier for me to explain this with a drawing. I have zero idea what it was supposed to do, but she couldn't open her mouth that much while eating. And of course she did. So I had to put my finger in her mouth and attach that little tube to its hook, which was really hard, and I remember doing it a few times. Things I do for my friends. Also, the elastics that you have to put, made me so angry. They made me feel like the fish girl from Finding Nemo, the annoying one. I admit that for the first few times I didn't use them and had the interaction of, did you put your elastics on? Yes. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, but I forgot sometimes. I see. Okay. But after some time, I actually wore them. Can you believe that I did something that I was supposed to do that benefited my well-being? Going back to the dentist and me trying to be a normal person, I just said yes to everything, even if I didn't understand what they meant. Did you... can you say that again? Have you... Yes? As I was coming to the end of my journey with braces, my dentist informed me that I had a teeny tiny gap between my left canine and the one beside it because my teeth just wasn't big enough. The gap was barely noticeable unless you stare at my teeth, which is weird, and they could do something about it. I didn't really understand what, but they could do something. However, I really liked that gap and I thought it was cute. I didn't mind it because it gave character to my teeth. I find gaps and non-straight teeth really adorable and unique. I never understood the one-fits-all type of white straight teeth unless you had them naturally or needed because of medical reasons. They look so boring and they take the personality from your teeth. They even sometimes look uncanny, like they're not supposed to be there. Okay, random memory. I remember that there was a kid in my kindergarten and in my mind he had huge front teeth. Every time I spoke to him, I could not focus on his face and just stared at his teeth. In my kid mind, I thought, oh, I hope I won't have two big teeth at the front like him, which is ridiculous of me because that's literally human anatomy. I didn't really pay attention to other people's mouth, but that kid, I just don't know why I was so fixated on his teeth specifically. I also don't think that his teeth were so huge. I was just so focused on them. My brother also told me that my front teeth were huge. I guess that's just how kids perceive stuff. I didn't really know where to put this fun fact, but did you know that vampires don't always have their iconic sharp teeth in the same place? Fangs are usually depicted in the place of canines, but they could be in the front or at the back. They are so versatile. The size, sharpness, placement, and the retractability are all the things that could be figured out. Anyways, I love fun facts.